Selling on Amazon with no brand registry? Okay. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 simple steps that will allow you to do exactly that and still get results. In fact, these 5 steps have allowed our clients to launch onto Amazon and become top 10 and 5% sellers without even using Amazon brand registry. And when you leverage these steps, you'll be able to get even more sales on Amazon, regardless of whether you're in brand registry or not. Hi, I'm Sean Farrington. I'm an agency owner, and I'm going to show you specifically how to do this. The timestamps are in the description below, and it all starts right now. Okay, so the first point is if you already have great products that people love, bottom line, you can sell on Amazon without brand registry. But there are benefits to brand registry. The big one is you can actually protect how your brand is represented on the platform. For a lot of brand owners, this is really important because their brand can be poorly represented on Amazon. It can actually hurt their brand equity, how shoppers respond to their brand in a way that's detrimental. And I've seen this kind of happen over and over again. I'm going to get into specific details on that. The second one is that there are actually conversion boosts from having branded items such as a brand storefront or brand sponsored ads. There are ways around all of this without having brand registry, and let me give them to you. Point number 2, dealing with hijackers and hackers. So this is really one of those situations you just have to be aware that Amazon is an absolutely huge marketplace, and as of the time of this video, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's so big, in fact, that second place doesn't even come close. When you look at Amazon compared to second place runner, which is Walmart, the sales aren't even close. Because of the size of this marketplace, that means there's lots of cracks for bad actors to get through and cause problems by representing your brand. Let me tell you a story to kind of explain this. Jennifer had a patented product that she was selling on her own Shopify site for $39. And then she popped on Amazon one day and found it selling for $128 on Amazon. Now the reason was arbitrage tools. Arbitrage tools have made the ability for arbitrageurs, these crafty people who go and look for opportunities there where people are shopping on Amazon for specific brands, maybe like your brand, but then not finding them represented on Amazon. So arbitrage tools have made the process of discovering this difference between what shoppers are looking for and what's not being represented on Amazon really easy. Now these tools are so effective that arbitrageurs can just spend a few hours a day, find opportunities like they did with Jennifer's product, and then launch them onto Amazon. So the bottom line for this is, if you're not yet on Amazon, the most important thing you can do is get your brand repped on Amazon as fast as possible. And if you've already found someone selling your brand on Amazon, there's still hope. Just launch a differentiated listing, something that looks completely different, better images, better SEO, better on-page conversion factors. And let me say that for the most part, it's really easy to beat these arbitrageurs because most arbitrageurs are not actually looking at unlocking the power of Amazon for the brand. What they're doing is just using the brand equity, launching the product in Amazon and hoping it does well. If they make sales, it didn't cost them anything anyways. I have videos that go into that whole process. I'll add those in the description below. Also, I have a bonus at the end that can really help you with getting your presence set up on Amazon. Point number 3. The marketing extras inside of brand registry are really, really valuable. We've found these marketing extras for our clients give a boost in conversions almost immediately. These marketing extras range from specific storefronts to enhanced brand content, A+ content, sometimes it's called, and including brand sponsored ads. We've just found brand sponsored ads to be more efficient as far as ads go. They have higher conversions, they cost less money to get the conversions. Now, you can still do a lot with proper PPC strategies. And I have a video that goes into a great PPC strategy that I'll link to as well in the description below. But just be encouraged, just because there's lots of advantages inside of brand registry and you do want to get a hold of those advantages, don't let them be a barrier to stop you. Now, another thing, Amazon is constantly changing, constantly evolving to become better at what they do and engage more shoppers to buy more stuff on the platform. That means they're coming out with great new tools that are specific to brand registered sellers like you want to be on Amazon. So you want to be able to take advantage of those. There's some new cutting edge stuff that comes out, like premium A+ content modules like these that are super engaging, where they have the ability for shoppers to click and engage with the actual content on Amazon. And they found these boost conversions, gets them to want to buy immediately. So those are really critical tools that are available to you once you're inside of Brand Registry. So again, you want to do that. The point number 4. There are specialized tools for testing and scaling only available to brand registered users. Now, these tools are great, including A/B testing that's built into Brand Registry, where you can test different creatives such as main images, put up one main image and another main image, and see what gets better click-through for your listing. The other one is the ability to build virtual bundles, where you can test fit some of your products together without actually physically bundling them together, just to see if shoppers are willing to pay more for a better solution. And then once you figure out that it actually works, go ahead and physically bundle those together, and you actually save money and increase your margins because you can charge more money for the bundled version of that, but you only have to then pay one pick and pack fee and one referral fee. So all of those fees that you would normally charge become condensed once you test the bundle and make it an actual physical bundle. So they're very useful for that. These are tools that we use every day for our clients, but don't let the lack of brand registry benefits slow you down. Scaling on Amazon is a matter of learning how to give Amazon what it wants so that you can get what you want from Amazon. And if you can learn this, you can learn to unlock the power of Amazon for your brand. Also with testing tools. You can actually test without the testing tools. This is kind of like linking your KPIs, your key performance indicators, to specific actions for Amazon. For instance, on Amazon, there are big KPIs that you really want to pay attention to. A couple of them are your click-through rate, because this shows how efficient you are at getting shoppers onto your listing. Then there's the unit session percentage. That's found inside of your Seller Central business reports. And it basically is a measure of how well your listing is converting shoppers into buyers, your conversion rate. So if you're looking at your data and you say, hey, I need to boost my click-through rates, then you know that one of the actions you need to take is to look at your main images and offer up different main images that increase curiosity. If you can increase curiosity in the main image in some way, you can get the click. I have a whole video that goes over this subject. I'll link to that down in the description below, but it's a good way to look at, like, I have some data points. I need to figure out what to do to react to those data points, and the reaction is work on that main image. Also, if you need to boost conversions, there are lots of options, from getting your copy and images dripping with emotions that stir your shoppers to clicking on that add to cart button. Now, this requires some testing to find the best fit, and you can test alternate versions of these by just letting them run for a little bit. Put them in for 2 weeks. If you have enough clicks and traffic coming through your listing, you can just let them run for a few weeks and see how those go, and watch your unit session percentage to see if it goes up or if it goes down. If it goes up, that's your new benchmark. Also, adding in video. This has absolutely been a boon to brands that are inside of Brand Registry. However, now, in the past few months, most seller accounts are actually allowed to put videos on their listings in most categories. So you want to be able to do that, and do that quickly, because that does help conversions. We've seen with our clients conversion bumps anywhere between the low side of 1% to the high side of 8 or even 10% with just the addition of video onto the listings. Now, if you've been in business for a while, you know that the value of even a 1% bump in conversion rates can be as much as a 10% boost to your sales. Now, I'm about to give you step number 5, but if you're liking this content, please give me a quick thumbs up. I appreciate that. We'll get on to point number 5. Point number 5 is trademarking hiccups. Now, you absolutely want to be in Brand Registry if you can. I've kind of already listed up some of the benefits here. One of the things that can stall your access to Brand Registry is your trademark. I have a whole video that goes deeper into this subject. I'll link to that down in the video below. But let me just say, first of all, if you don't have a trademark, you want to get started on getting a trademark. And if you're about to do that process, watch that video, because there's specific kinds of things you need to have set up. Otherwise, Amazon will not accept your trademark, even if you go through the process and the pain and the paying out all the dollars to get the trademark. So you want to watch that video, make sure you go over that. So you're in this process of where you're like, hey, I want to get results from Amazon that I hear so much about. Amazon is a pain, right? Amazon is weird. Maybe you've heard that before. Maybe you've even experienced it before and kind of gave up on Amazon. I want to help you with a specific bonus. This is the Brand Launch Playbook. And in that, I'm going to actually show you the steps that you can finally use to unlock the power of Amazon for your brand, even if you've been burned in the past by Amazon. This is 76 pages of a step-by-step guide, how to get started on Amazon, how to scale on Amazon, and how to launch onto Amazon. It's detailed guidance from someone who's been beaten and bruised by Amazon many times to help you kind of like streamline your process, use all of my experience and all the dumb mistakes that I've made, kind of bypass all that and get your results as fast as possible. I'll link to that down in the description below. You'll be taken right to the page where you can download that for free. Use that as a guide to get started. Anyways, that playbook is in that link. It shows you how to unlock the power of Amazon for your brand while avoiding all those nightmares. I'll see you on the first video in that playlist.